for the amount of money that I am making doing yard work. I can simply rent a room. I've been doing yard work for at least 30 years. I'm not ready to do it anymore. Are you, Rosie? Oh, sorry. Thank God for Eddie. So, but now I find myself doing the arts. Let me tell you, if you don't do it a certain way, you're gonna go away. It's enough torture to just go away. I have a challenge today, and I know I'm gonna whack it out. But this is the same thing that a 15-year-old will be talking about. This is such a hard guitar to play, but I'm playing it for you, just to show you my point of view. That I'm not gonna be doing yard work, not all the time. It's not worth it, not one penny, not one penny is worth it to me. I'm doing you all a fucking favor to do your own yard work and go out on the trails and clean it up. You people are just crazy to me. I can make as much money doing yard work, renting a room. Now, is that the price we pay so we don't assume the position of insanity? Exposing ourselves to people projecting on me. Oh yeah, money. Meantime, this guitar is so fucking hard to play. It's just built that way. Somebody put it together in Vietnam. Who knows what to say? Maybe they were 6 years old. Sorry, it is. It's in the morning. And yeah, I don't know. I was putting that song together. It's a true story. It's based on a true story. Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that fucking work anymore. It beats your fucking body up. It beats your hands up. If you knew who I was, fuck it. See, I'm experiencing it firsthand, babes, the generational value that's being smashed down. Here's what I'm detecting. Okay, so there's money makers, right? All they do is make money, narcissists, because it gives them power. It gives them power over people. They can hire a slave. So, and that's the royals just kind of doing their holographic thing, which is a laugh. It's laughter. Put the S at the beginning, slaughter. But so now it's very, very immature. It's like very, very low life. It's unintelligent. It's not spiritually evolved, that's for sure. No, not really. No, because you get right in there and you do work with people. You're doing it because it satisfies you, not because you make money. No. Money making is not a satisfying experience. But when you are working creation of creation and it actually helps people, then that's great. See, the thing is you shouldn't be enslaved to do what people should be doing. Really, I mean, see now what I'm getting now. Okay, so money says no. Now you can do it. You got to raise yourself higher on the ladder, and it's like bullshit. This is just something you kind of evolve up out of, right? I mean, since when do you stop doing your own yard work? Do you not want a fucking yard? I own my property. It's nearly an acre. It's like this much under an acre. And what I'm about to do today, as far as this yard work, um, I can do 6 times over on my property, but I keep up on it. I keep up on it like 4 times a year. I don't just wait one time a year. See, that's what these people are doing as torture because they're so fucking cheap, all around, all around. That well, first of all, they're never there, right? So they have to hire because of the money making. See, babes, this is so fucking ridiculous what I'm seeing around here. Okay, so if you live in Idlewild and you're renting homes, if you're somebody who's renting a home, you have friends that are renting a home. If you guys like each other enough, if you guys work with each other, why don't you just live with each other? Now, you can live with each other here or live with each other at your house. See, that's what a lot of people are doing. And I want that to happen at my house here. Yeah, and not only that, um, oh, it has to happen. See, it's not that I want it to happen. If you have a home and it sits empty, and it sits empty, especially nowadays. Especially nowadays, see, where people are struggling. Maybe they need it. Uh, my place is offering location, location, location as far as how that we live in a fucking desert area here. And I live in the high desert. It's not as bad as I'm talking about, but it can be if you live see, like I lived in Mountain Center, which is like it's like a 12-minute drive up a mountain road. It depends on the climate, if you to get to the workplace, you have to kind of think, to go back and forth. See, anyway, right here is within walking distance to town. 1 mile, beautiful trail here if you could just keep it open, because a lot of people that don't walk the trails, they think that poor people do that. It's like, no, we love not using our car and we walk the trails when we can, like no, I'll just get my backpack, and even though the gallon of milk is a little heavy, it's good for my body. See, the problem that we have, the reason why you see, now this is probably getting into more of like, well, this person doesn't talk until about 8 minutes into it. She doesn't actually say something. Well, I'm talking about, sorry, see, no, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'll offer these people who I do their yard, say, no, do not call me to do one of these dealy bobs. First of all, see, the problem is I'm not charging enough. But see, here's my problem with it. I have a problem with the money system that, see, first of all, I've never seen it to where that you're happy to give your money away. I don't care what you're doing. I mean, okay, so you do purchase something of luxury, but then when that thing breaks down, right, when it goes dull, when you find out it's not even of good quality at all, like the guitar, I mean, you get what you pay for, of course. Me? I want sanctuary from the whole stupid fucking thing. I do, I do, I do. Do you guys not ever just like sit yourself aside and think about it, how stupid it is? how fucking, how very wearing it is on your body. Like these people expect us to work, 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 use our bodies as a machine when really there's a machine that can do it. Fuck yes! Employ every machine possible that you can. Stop enslaving people. See, right? See, there's a mentality out there, and I think you were born in the '60s. Sorry, but you need to get rid of that. You were programmed by some other people who had it pretty fucking bad, and they were fucking programmed by people who they were doing a lifestyle that was necessary to them because they were being manipulated, most likely to think that shortages were happening and that you're poor and you were poor. Why? 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 Because you fucking forgot how to do things with your hands. More so than just doing this grunt work all around us. And even if there was see, little by little, if there was an opportunity, it's a good point that I'm bringing up. Little by little, each and every individual can make these choices that, okay, like you're going with the deep state in this area. Did you go with the deep state? They were giving away free black, highly carcinogenic asphalt in 2023. I think they're still doing. I mean, you can go and get a big bunch of truckloads of asphalt right now if you can find the fucking spoon to put it in there and then take it to your property. And is that the style of like community that we now when we rub our eyes we see? Oh wow, what a bitchin' lair! Who lives here? Oh, a bunch of lizards. I'm pretty sure. And having said this, don't you think that sanctuary is necessary so we can save ourselves from these people that are, well, from the society of people that they think that that's the right thing to do, to whip each other, and you're not really working together. That's the money scene. I made more money than you. It's the class wars, and it's like no, you became more number. You're a numbskull. Working for Satan. See, that's what I'm having to do. I'm having to turn my feelings off. All of it. I'm having to ignore. No, this is not what you want to do. You've been doing. Okay, I've done this. See, the only thing good about it. Okay, I was making $25 an hour. You guys are gonna flip on this, right? You're gonna say I'm making $35 an hour. It's still not worth it. No, it isn't. Nope. Wear and tear on my car. Oh, my body. First thing. I'm going through menopause. Okay, the reason why I'm kind of grateful for it is like, okay, so I get to, this is like it's like the last hurrah before I die. And I find myself with the same mindset of when I was 20, 30, that says, um, I'm doing this for my health. No, I've never worked for money. No, not like this. No, no, I've never worked for money up here. Not here, up here. Up here, the life that I've lived, I've done it for my health. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was either mental, emotional health that I was maintaining. Of course, being with people, you don't want to stay at home all day and just smoke weed and do nothing. You want to spend at least 6 to 8 hours doing something. And whatever I went to do, I don't know, it was just something like an exercise who I am, apply myself, and then everybody's like, damn, are you coming back tomorrow? And by the time it's 6 months into it, if I do take a day off, like if I'm sick or something, from a crew of people that I'm working with and we work together and we get shit done, they miss me. They miss me like 2 hours into it, not even that. They're like, oh, Shauna. Why? Because I fucking get shit done like crazy, man. I make everybody look good. See, now that I'm 50, near 52, I can't do this laborious shit that, uh, see, 5 years ago, okay, this is the story. 5 years ago, I fell under weight. Literally, my body was underweight. I couldn't do it anymore. I was fucking struggling, and I just threw the wet white towel in, and I've been trying to recover myself ever since. Was attacked by somebody who doesn't even. He's like, what? What? I was helping you, and it's like, no, you needed help. You needed something from me. You couldn't receive it, but you took from me, and that's different. And anyway, I'm doing this basically to protect myself. Of course, money protects you, right? Oh, you wouldn't believe how I'm standing up, doing this fucking yard work, seeing that people want the best for me. But if you are happy that I'm doing yard work, if you are applauding me, if you are trying to encourage me to do yard work, go stick your heads clear up your assholes. First of all, you didn't know that I did yard work for 30 years all my life? I was making $15 an hour just watering yards. At one point I was watering. I had watering jobs. Everybody would think that they love, oh, I'll take the watering job for $15 an hour. Fuck yeah, you will. Back then, in the day that was near, in 2000 to about 2007 or 8, I was watering yards for $8, for $15 an hour, 8 hours a day. That was about 3 or 4 times a week, and then in between that, I was doing some heavy duty yard work. I don't know, just you do see the saying goes with my grandma here where I live in this small community of Idlewild. We're not doing corporate management, although that's all that's up here. It is so condensed. That's what you see. It's a base. It's a base for, you want to get into what's ages old up here, the satanic cult, how they farm you up. I hate to talk about it, but I don't know. I'm just a blonde here. Child trafficking, yeah, It's a base. They have to move them from containers and then take them into cars and then move them into a area where if the children were to escape, they would have an iron curtain to manage that's 5 miles long or more that you can easily get lost in depending on which way you go. Anyway, yeah, it's weird up here. Up here, you want to mind your own business for whatever reason. It's just that's the way the world is, though, right? Welcome to the world. The world is ran by Satan. Did you not know that? Sorry if I'm reminding you right now. You didn't like get it all into it. You don't like you're not like identifying yourself like I am. Look, I have a label. This is my name. I work for. No, that's not you. You have yet to wake up. Yeah, you have yet to wake up into your real life. Your real life. You may be, there's probably a glimmer of a person there too. But the thing about narcissism, most all of it out there is no true self anymore, so they really take on that identity that they think that's who they are. They say, hey man, I don't know what to tell you, but I work at, and I have a family, and it's like, ooh, illusion, illusion, illusion. Did you know that there's just men and women here, and there's two types. There's people that are transparent. There's the transparents. The transparents. And then there's people with a view. There's people that have a view, right? They're an I am, and they don't know when or where they are. And see, this is the thing is I'm located in the West. I'm fully achieved as and I'm cheesed as a master. I've got cheese and rice going, and Jesus Christ is going. So then, um, I'm being insulted by this mentality that comes around me that doesn't know. That just basically, you people are impressing yourselves synthetically. Really, it's the mind pacifying itself, saying, "I'm more real than relaxation, having just hit a like a living in intention." How about that? So that it makes sense. Every living thing around you is safe. Not just your dogs that are fucking human meat grinders if they were to be let out, and who knows what they would do to the kids trying to ride their bikes peacefully down the road. All that stuff. What I was saying is just, it's different surrounding when you are a human being versus the non-human being. See, a human being knows how to be vulnerable. They are vulnerable, otherwise they'd be miserable. No, see, happier people that really do achieve happiness, know how to be vulnerable. Yep. How about that, narcissist? You don't make a breakthrough because you think vulnerability is a weak spot. Um, like if you show a human emotion because something, that's your quality control, by the way. Not only emotion, so you have to communicate. Communications is for quality control. You don't put a mask over your fucking mouth and just say we're satisfied with not hearing anything, because the quality of life can go way down, and that's precisely kind of what's happened. There's a few people on the planet that'll tell you that, but the rest are like they don't know the difference. They just simply straight up do not know the difference. Now, getting back to, like, for instance, They don't know what it's like to be like me, like a musician who is like, ooh, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. Um, be doing it. See, they don't like us. Now, let me get back to who are they? Okay, so there is a faction of people who got vaccines, and that's a plan. See, Rudolf Steiner would tell us what he knew when he was rubbing elbows with the elite in the 1800s. They were planning on doing this. So they were already doing it to you. Like say, okay, so there's just chemical compounds that can help you be a certain way, and with whatever they put in the vaccines, here's the story how it goes is that it turns you into a materialist more. Just you're really smart doing numbers, chasing, doing the gauntlet, chasing, winning at goal orientation, your bonus or your money. Materialist. It makes you a really good materialist. But what's vacated is like your curiosity for life itself. You just get locked in a channel of how to do this right, and the more you see, that's what I kind of see. It's like, all right, dummies, I've already been through this, babes. I've already been 16 to fucking 45. At one point, I was running with my boyfriend at the time. I was running. Sorry, I'm holding my foot. It's like doing something weird. It's because I think I can do this work, and it's like, no, I can't. No, I can't. First of all, I hate to say it, I've never said this before in my life, but I'm a woman. I'm, oh man, it's so horrible for us here on this plane because, oh, but for all of us it is. See, if the woman can't go through the process of life, which is the life, that when she's doing menopause, it's not a fucking health problem. It's a spiritual awakening. It's amazing. Now, I don't know if men are going through the same thing. I kind of doubt it. I really do doubt it. He doesn't bleed the holy blood, the life-giving blood, the stuff they put on the hand and go, look, oh, Christ Jesus. No, babes, Jesus was a woman. By the time she's hanging on the cross, they're taking away her freedom of speech, ability to do quality control, but she's giving you the symbol of, you better protect yourselves. This place is wretched otherwise. Why? Too many. Sorry, I didn't want to go through it. I took a deep breath and everything. Too many. Too many that are unable to be schooled into the curriculum that is hers, which is to become woman. Woman. Sorry, woman or human. See, now getting back to how the woman is so different from the man, so different. But they try to make us like, they just shove us into it. See, they can blame it on the woman that well she wanted equality. No, she didn't. Something else was pushing for that. Maybe it was somebody's sister that worked for the elite, and they said, "Here, do this." Because did you know, like it's 800 to 900 years ago, but it's been always though. But it was 800 to 900 years ago that historically they have killed a lot of women who basically they were doing quality control. Not only most likely they were communicating, but they were doing pregnancy prevention remedies in their kitchens, as well as cooking up just regular medicines, which is your food. They killed all of those women who were doing the ritual of practicing safe sex. See, you have to say no like this, like that. You have to do quality control. See, I'm pretty sure we're living in a world, a man's world, I was almost going to say, but we're living now where women are like basically the whole entire population, men included, they just figured don't say anything, don't talk. And so what's going on there? Like what kind of life are you living? None. See, that's where you say it's the backdrop. It's just a machine. Well, people have yet to wake up. We hardly see any human beings there. This is the truth. Man, is this a fucking like, ooh, a small capsule? Just come on. Is it getting in your mouth? No, not really. You're drinking a lot of Kool-Aid. That's fine. I am ascending. I'm doing Merkaba, which is like, all right, I can do some of this yard work again. But here's the thing, you fucking pay me what I'm asking, and I am not wasting your time. I'm certainly not going to be wasting my time. In fact, it's a waste of time. Babes, babes, babes. See, it's an insult to have people that are friends of mine, so-called. The truth is we fell out 12 years ago. I had to take care of my grandma, and that was a soul pact that I had. God, my foot is hurting for whatever reason, man. I'm not supposed to be doing any of this, see? And I have to bring my vibrational frequency. I have to heal myself and say, no, God, please help me. Please help me during this time of being thrown into torture. One last time? One last time before I just fucking completely collapse. No way, I don't have a boyfriend doing this to me. I don't want you. Get out of here. I'm fucking 52. I have a lot going for me besides for this. This is bullshit. Really. I'm a healer. I deserve a good partner in life. One that when we work together, that they know that we can do a lot together. See, I play music. I have a home that I can rent out. All that stuff. But it depends on who I invite into me. Intimacy. That intimacy part. And I'm not looking forward to that. I didn't want to be pushed. I don't want that. Nobody wants to live in bondage with anybody. Nothing. I don't know. If you want to know, though, if you want to have a better life, you don't live in bondage with each other. You live in relation with each other. And so now, let me tell you what I'm observing. These people that got the, most likely they're money makers, right? These people that got the vaccines, here's what they're having a jolly good old time doing. Enslaving people that haven't got the vaccine. They're not so much money makers. They're highly creative. It takes very little for us to get by. And when we're getting by, we are so blissful. We are so happy, capable of happiness. Joy is definitely going on because that's what we're reaching for. When we limit ourselves to the torture system and we keep moving and hanging on and saying, no, our real life. The one where Christ Jesus flips the tax tables, right? And she says, this is not good because it's taking you away from your real life. It's making you move into belief. And it's not enabling you to be transparent because you're playing a game now. What kind of a game is this? As long as you know you're playing a game and you can click out and say, now, okay, because in the name of suffering. No, are things starting to suffer around here? No, that's not important. No, stop it. Stop if it starts to feel bad. No? See, something says, I don't let you do that because isn't feeling bad just this bullet in your head? At one point, a woman would say, go for it, kill your mama. I'm the one who gave birth to you, fucker, and now she's putting a dandelion inside of the barrel of the gun. Do it. Do it. And then eat me! You're an animal now! How did that happen? Who did it? You practice abstinence, safe birth remedy. Safe pregnancy prevention remedies. Easy, easy. To stop the possibility of a non-human population persisting, to where the healthy people, very few of us who know how to do quality control, who just are healthy enough, we say no, and then, whoa, we get a mob. That's why I'm going to court. A mob took me to court, and they said, and it's like, you don't know how to work out your own shit, huh? You're heavy in karma, too. And you have insulted not only your own possible spiritual life, but a spiritual guru who has been stationed here for 90 years we have been here. And for longer than that, my blood, my relatives have been practicing kind of walking this strange way. It's like, no, we know how to work with our hands. We're very good because we know this. We are achieved in the skill of skills, which is love. We just know. See, love is the ultimate slave. Yeah, no, a good master knows that they are a slave to the truth, baby. God has them. God is in control. I don't do fucking thing. And see, that's what I have going for me right now. For me right now, I still need donations. It's not enough. No, it's not. No, like I said, it's like I'm hardly okay. So I'm getting breadcrumbed a little better, and I am doing it for my health. You're going to see that I pile on muscle a little better. Um, but there's something about that kind of work that if you were an artist and you knew how to play intricate guitar and music, or even a healer, you have to set that stuff. Sorry, it fucking fucks with your brain. First of all, you don't need a brain to do that stuff. I mean, you do, but you don't really. There is a difference between watching a master do your yard. I talked about this once before. Rather than just a fucking a goddamn alcoholic who's I'm gonna gotta make some money and then they go out and there. It's like I don't like working with people, not at all. If they're not a meditator and they're not working with my level of sensitivity and grace, I don't want them around me more than 6 feet away. They need to get away from me. Yep. That's what happened to me last time when I let somebody help me, so called, just work side by side, and they didn't do it the way that I would have done it, which is to get more thorough. See, these government workers, moneymakers, you don't do anything right. That's what I fucking hate about the current money system. I was trying to tell you, sorry. I was born allergic to it. The talk, all of it. The mentality, you guys don't see it? See, I am having trouble telling people estimates. I used to be able to tell estimates, like, because I had a boyfriend who helped me with the yard work. He was a technical true removal artist, and I was quoting in the thousands after a while to do a yard. And he would hand me like $600 at a time. His men would get paid really well. They could not hardly speak English. I was the English speaking one. I was already doing this. This is what I did for like 10 years up here. More than that when I was with this guy, and it happened to be that I was in this business already doing it. And it's always word of mouth, right? And look at me just saying, I can't do this. My fucking body, everybody's body is falling apart because they're not getting nourished right. I would understand if I was being equally as nourished. Like when you go and you beat yourself up and you do all this stuff. And then now you get a fucking vitamin C intravenous line or something and some oxygen and some really good protein. However it comes, but no, that's not happening for any of us. Not in the United States. I don't want to jump on your fucking get ugly bandwagon. It's everywhere around me. So, see, the thing is, by the grace of God, the grace that I know because I am grace, oh, it just makes me a little bit more beautiful, really. Like I said, I'm doing it for my physical health, although if I start feeling pain because I'm malnourished or something, you gotta stop. And I'm pretty sure that's where I was 5 years ago. See, I'm going to put this on my Facebook page so that people can see it. Don't send me jobs to do fucking yard work. You people are crazy, and I take it as an insult. I have 2 rooms that I can rent out for $600. Okay, that could pay for this fucking shit that I'm doing with the yards. I plan on being the custodian for whoever lives here. I can collect wood. We can all collect wood, though. See, I shouldn't be enslaving to anybody. Nobody should be fucking enslaved to anybody. Did you know we're heading towards the Aquarius age where people, like I said, it's like this. You work in the restaurant. No, you eat at the restaurant, right? No, you don't eat here unless you plan on working. Yes, when you're done eating, see, they'll give you more food if you go in the back and you do the dishes a little bit. Just no, you take part in work maybe 3 hours a day in your community, and then the rest you don't do anything. But for yourself, which is to take part in something that you can contribute back into the community. See, Tesla said, no, you don't need to work, not even an hour. Your whole life is that. You get up and now whatever you're doing, it's benefiting. See, that's really what I've been living in a very weird roundabout way. People would walk down here and they say, you know what, just what you're doing here, keeping it safe for the wildlife and keeping it sanctuary so that, oh no, you see, you're not polluting that much. You're not putting asphalt down. See, you're just conscientious about it. You're actually living in harmony with everything there. You're not a proud fucking meat grinder setting fences all up and stuff. See, there's just uncoordinated living in these places. It needs to end. If I have to stay in court for 7 to 20 years, I'll do it and say, now ordinances need to change everywhere on the planet. So you can have your fucking stack and pack, what it needs to be really, and I don't know, babes. It's just it's a washover. You'll see just generations. See, we're watching a bunch of people fucking die. Whoever took those vaccines, it's just time released. You can see that they're all going to get dementia in 5 years if they're in their 60s right now. It happens anyway with narcissists. Narcissists are getting Alzheimer's disease and dementia because it's the disease of the mind. And if you're mainly orientated of the mind, which that's what they are fully encapsulated minds. That's what Sam Vaknin says. But I think that he needs to think of his terminology better. He claims to be a narcissist. He only reaches so much. You can see it. Maybe he took a vaccine. Who knows? But he has good information. It's helpful. Anyway, but no, you can always take it farther than a narcissist. Believe me. You can always get more mystical, more intelligent, more creative, more curative than a fucking narcissist. After all, they're there to make money and they're there to keep their attention supply and their status and put that necktie on and maybe put it on. Necktie, huns? Woo! So there's this civilization, so-called. There's just this population that it's just go to sleep, burn them. See, be careful with Bill Gates saying we need to do a synthetic meat. And what they're doing with the go to sleep fucking population is turning them into meat and saying, there you go. We don't use cows anymore. Of course we don't. And you don't put two and two together because you don't have that fucking capacity anymore. And but do you enjoy your fucking $20 a gallon gas? That's why. That's why. Did I get a roundabout way? No, not really. Because you're stupid. That's why. Sorry. You don't really get out and fucking work with each other. And realize that, that piggy bank over there, piggy bank, it shouldn't be a piggy bank. It should be just a humanitarian bank. Oh yeah, it's a bank. Do you know what a bank means? Sorry about my fucking tone of voice, but I am just whatever, babe. It's Pluto square Mars. Yeah. And so it's like, stupid idiots. Nobody enjoys yard work. That's why you're paying me. So stop being happy for me and calling me a fairy. Oh, and you're so good at it. Fuck you. You guys are missing me. I don't care. I'm in your life because I'm a healer. I'm in your life because you need healing. And if I'm not in your life, then it's not available for you. You need somebody else, some other. I'm going to come to you in another form. Please honor these kinds of people. It's not like I am, and then we put a neon sign up and say, and for $19.99. No, I have been called many times to people's bedsides when they're dying. People I didn't even know. They wanted me there. They needed me. Why? Because I'm a high priestess. I know something of the afterlife. I know something now of this life. Babes, I know something of the now that's never going to go away. That I take my fucking time with you. See, I'm a musician. I play, but actually I'm a music. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a mystic. Mystics play music. Do you not honor the mystics in your area? No, the answer is fucking no. I am having to go to court to stand up for this mysterious. What is this mysterious thing that this person was disturbing the peace? Why? Well, because you guys were poisoning yourselves. Yeah, right and left there was poison happening, and I got extra. I was just doing quality control, basically. Every street in Idlewild has these kinds of people, except for I live on the most deadliest fucking street, apparently, and this needs to end. This needs to end. People like me should not feel that threatened and that isolated and that fucking having to break out and say, excuse me, no! And I am right! You're wrong! You want to take it to the higher courts of law? Let's do it because the money is about to move. Changes! And it's not us having to take your fucking colonist. Absolutely. Past life fucking karmic shit. Wake up and learn how to unify. Why to unify? How much better it is to be a human being than a fucking non-human entity that does the karmic bidding for the people in the background that know that this condition is there and it's just a backdrop. Babes, the thing's going to be wiped out. Please, Lord Jesus, wipe it all out. Never think that Lord Jesus comes back and says, I'm going to save the world. No. No! No, get away from it! Run for the hills, consider the lily, kids.